Alright everyone, it's another day. All caught up my videos, so this is the start of the week. Let's make a run across the street here. This is probably one of the busiest roads in the area. I think it's actually a state road. I had this little grass thing. I actually drove by here last night. Very, very busy out. Obviously it's the morning. And there was a wreath right next to this. So someone must have stopped and got the wreath, unless they brought it back inside. We got ourselves a nice little brass bucket here. But let's make it a fun day of finding hope. I will probably take out this stuff in the next clip, or one of the next clips, as I did not take it out from the last video. But let's make it a fun day of trash picking, treasure hunting, and hopefully finding a ton of really cool items on this beautiful start to the week, cold morning. Let's do it. I guess the early bird gets the worm here, and hopefully this works because I actually needed one. Parked a little far away here, but I'll walk back. This guy might work. I was talking about this one on the right. This is not a very expensive model, but it's a pressure washer. I really want to do my garage and then paint the garage and do my sidewalk. I have 3 myself, but every time I try to set them up, try to run them, they never work. This thing's got some weight. Yeah, I wonder what that thing costs new. It's probably not very cheap. Oh man. Struggle with this guy. Oh, I took it all apart like that. That's interesting. Just got it. Are you just moving in?
No, I'm moving in.
Oh, you sold the place. I saw it move pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, the market's pretty nice right now. So.
Yeah. We'll see what happens in a month or two when mortgage rates go up. But
I know, that's what I was hearing about. Are you throwing that bike out too, or?
Yep.
I'll grab that.
I knew some smart people would want this stuff. Put it out before,
Yeah.
before trash comes.
Yeah. So you had the mattress out for some time. Did you ever get rid of mattresses? Or?
Yeah. Care of it.
Alright.
It's probably better for just for the cop.
Nothing wrong with the bike?
No, no.
Okay, perfect, because I'll get rid of my bike then.
Enjoy it.
Yes, appreciate it. dog over there on the right. So that's a pretty nice score back there. We are now in town. Got myself a new bicycle as well. Sure beats scrapping a bike. The bike looked like it was in mint condition. The tires still look good on it. The guy said there was nothing wrong with it, so I'll probably get rid of my old bike, which I've had probably for about 20 years, and I feel like that bike was also like 15 years old when I got it. I don't know if the guy in front of me is a scrapper or not, but we just passed a dog. I know a lot of people did like my Instagram post. Oh, look, another dog. Hey, look, more stuff over here. But look, a dog. That's just cardboard boxes. I can't use that. I wonder if the guy in front of me is a scrapper. Kind of looks like one of my buddy's trucks. And he's pulling off to the side, he's stopping. So there's a possibility there. If there's something over here on the left, he could be a scrapper. Anyway, that's garbage. Let's see what he was looking at. Nothing. Alright. Maybe he's just out for a stroll. But I was at a party for dogs yesterday, and I posted on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, give me a follow over there if you want to see bonus content of what's going on in my life. I haven't really posted a lot on my story, but it's at taco_stacks. Or should I say, I haven't posted a lot to my feed, but I post a bunch to my story from, you know, daily adventures, what I'm doing at the time. But yeah, Salsa enjoyed the party. It was not her birthday, it was a neighbor's birthday. Well, a neighbor's dog's birthday. And we had a blast. Salsa did some interacting. There was no fights. There was no no crazy interactions going on aside from friendly adventures. So I'm very thankful for that. Another dog. It's the same guy, I think. But really cool find so far already today. Hopefully today stays up. I thought I saw something over here. It's windy. It's crazy. It's all like moldy. I'll take the skateboard. We'll find something in this town, even though we just came back to this town. I was curious what was in that container. I thought there'd be kids' toys, but it's moldy decoration. On a side note, it looks like the fields around here are freshly plowed. I don't know if that's considered plowed or if that's cultivated. I know it's very similar process. That's not. The darker dirt, you can see it over here on the right as well. So yeah, I guess spring is not that far away. They also, the originals of bread and butter pickles, but I had that obsession for probably about a year, 2 years. Doing something out there. They do have all these apple trees, and you might be able to see, probably not. There's a little bit of like red dots. That guy's pruning trees. A little bit of red dots on the trees. Those are actually the remaining apples from last season that we got up here. I don't know what that is. Now, the only reason why I thought there might be something here is because one's got random colors on it, but they've thrown, wow, that went strong. They've thrown away a bunch of random stuff in the past. Got a pillow. That looks like just crafting stuff, like rubber bands. Nothing wrong with some boots. There's like a wig in there. Can't use that. Take some notes. Alright, I drove by this, of course the wind picks up. Drove by this morning, and that lid was on it, and I never checked to see what was inside. Oh, books. Let's see what year this is. Judging by the covers, they're probably not that old. I mean, not that new. They aren't. Take that. Basic marketing. $2006. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, it was $20. Do I grab the books? Probably should, right? Because this could be worth thousands. This was worth thousands, I'll tell you right now. Shout out to all my college folks. If you ever went to college, you know this bin I'm holding right here is probably like $2,000 retail. Someone's got to figure out that scam. When I was in college, they just started that scam, or they just started figuring out a way to get around it. All right, so still very, very windy out. Hopefully, wow, very windy. Hopefully nothing fell out over here. So this is going to be interesting. I got myself a new bike. I did hear a lot of comments about people saying suggestive things about suggestive things. People left a lot of suggestions about when I do these trash picking videos. I do kind of a recap, but I do it very quickly. I really don't show everything. That is true. That sometimes happens, and there's reasons for that, but I'll get into that another time. This is a Trek 800 Sport. Has a looks like somebody put on different kind of whatever this is called. I want to say gadget, but it's not a gadget. Gear something. That's made by Shimano. I feel like I got a bike that was made by that. But yeah, Trek 800 Sport. The guy said there's nothing wrong with it. I'm going to actually keep this bike for myself. Unless it's worth a lot of money, then, well, someone can give me a lot of money for it. It's missing this thing. I have a bike myself, but I feel like I got it about 20 years ago, and it's already like 10 or 15 years old, and it's just like, it's not in good shape. Not like I bike a lot, but sometimes I like to just like ride down the road or whatever, ride up the road. So yeah, that's a good score there. I also got this rigid speaker. I assume it probably works. I mean, it's pretty disgusting. It's got spray paint all over it and probably like plaster dust. But it's like a work radio. You plug in, you do work, and that's that. So we'll see if that works. These down here, I think, are just scrap. They are KYB gas shock absorbers. I think they're in there. I saw that they were in there. So that would be that. I will probably drive by that place tomorrow morning. The guy did sell his house. I know it's on the market for like 3 weeks. So crazy market right now. This is a battery. I might actually keep that. It has the charger, which is right here. This might sell for a decent amount of money on eBay. These charge those batteries that go into those little cars, power wagons, or whatever they're called, power wheels. This metal thing, he said, works. It, however, has all these different things on top of it, which I've never seen on one of these. I guess it's a water heater. I don't know how much I trust, like, selling this to someone. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you want to buy something, in terms of yours broke, you'd probably just buy a new one rather than risk it and buy a used one. So I'll probably take apart all the top. I don't know if the right word is tree work, but that might be the word for it. It's like all the stuff that's above it. I think when I got my boiler replaced, the guy was trying to explain, it's like, oh yeah, you don't have a lot of space here for the tree work. I was like, I don't even know what you're talking about, and you're probably scamming me in some sort of way, but make it happen. Speaking of scams, all right, this is what I want to talk about. So, we have a whole box here of textbooks. College textbooks, most likely. The big thing here is, one, you got to have ones that are relatively new, like made within the last couple of years. This one was $88 at the bookstore. All right. Don't know the year on this. I thought I saw 2006 on one of these. So, for all my college folks, you probably were involved with this scam. My 2 cents with this was, let's say the book costs $200. The big thing here right now is with textbooks, if you go to college, right, you got to get textbooks for class. A lot of these textbooks have these like access codes, which can be sold separately. So if you can, here's the big trick. One, never buy the book brand new. Buy it used, because when you try to sell it, you're going to get like nothing. In terms of, you spend $200 for this book, you try to sell it to the bookstore, you'll be lucky to get $20. So if you can buy it used for $100, you're still going to get the $20 back. You're going to save yourself $100. You can always buy the access code on the website. So with something like that, you want to buy it used. One step above that, which I learned in my sophomore year, was try to buy the international edition. That was something I tried to explain to everyone, and no one understood it. International edition, at least when I was in school, was the same exact book, page-wise, number-wise, whatever it is. But the big trick there was, the cover on it was completely wrong. It would have the wrong cover. It wouldn't have a cover. It would be a blank cover. There'd be no barcode on the back. When you try to sell it, you wouldn't get anything back. But rather than spend $200 brand new, or rather buy it for $100 used, you'd buy the international edition for like 30 or 40 bucks on eBay. So yes, you don't get your $20 back. So if you spent $200, you got 20 bucks back. You end up spending $180. If you spent $100 on it and you got 20 bucks back, you really spent $80. But if you can buy it for 30 or 40 bucks, that's all you spend. You don't spend 80 and you don't spend 180. You spend 30 and 40. The only trick there was you couldn't sell it back to the bookstore. Very fortunate I learned that trick. But yeah, that's the whole scam with textbooks. It's all a scam. They should not cost $200 for a book. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up here for another fun day of Taco Stacks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, smack the like button, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. We play more in the future. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.